Gentlemen. I can't. I don't even know the line. I was
And
trying
we're
to do
back.
the speech. I was trying to do the great moments, great opportunities, but I flubbed it. I couldn't remember. I'm not Kurt Russell nor Herb Brooks.
We're here.
We are here.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Okay,
bitches.
before we get into things, I want to hijack this for a second.
Okay.
What's going on?
What? No, just
Would you
So-
do it?
Wait, hang on. I will say before you do this, I feel like every time it's just us four, you get crazy.
no C4. I just want to know. So we got cheese balls right now.
Okay.
We do.
What is your
Let us
guys'
know.
favorite cheese flavored snack?
I was like a classic Dorito.
I think Cheeto Puff.
Cheeto Puff.
I'm gonna go cheese it.
A cheese
Ooh,
it. I think I gotta go goldfish.
I always prefer goldfish to
Extra
cheese.
cheddar goldfish.
The like powdery ones.
Oh yeah.
As a kid,
Those
They're like flavor blasted.
Oh yeah. Yep.
as a kid, I loved the color goldfish.
Me too. They used to get those at
They
Denny's
tasted
with a
different.
kids meal.
Goldfish are great.
Anyway,
But yeah, just our snack. And we have a drink.
we do. Before we get
Down
too
these cheese
into
balls.
Miracle,
It's Phil's turn.
which is the film we're talking about, by the way. Miracle with Kurt Russell as Herb Brooks. I got Vanilla Coke.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I'm excited.
Billy and David definitely did not know about this already.
No,
It was not
Never seen
open
this
on the
before.
ground over there.
not in my life.
I have had Vanilla Coke, I think, once a long time ago, and I love Coke, both the
Vanilla.
drink and the substance.
Yeah, vanilla.
I like vanilla. I remember not being a big fan, but that was yesterday. This is today.
Yeah.
Vanilla Coke, I can get on board. The orange vanilla Coke,
Ooh, bring it back.
disgusting.
I forgot.
Coca-Cola.
That was a
Vanilla.
Billy. Did you ever have that,
No,
That was
is it supposed to be
big
like a
thing.
creamsicle?
Coca-Cola is listening right now, and they're gonna bring it back.
dude? That was
Was it Coke
a
or
tribal
Pepsi?
time.
It was Coke.
You-
Oh
Might have been Pepsi.
no, Coke.
No, it was Coke.
There was a Pepsi. No, Pepsi was.
There was an ad with Lil Nas X. I recall.
Yeah, it was Coke. It was vanilla or orange vanilla. That's what it was.
Orange vanilla Coke.
Wait, yeah, we gotta get a
Hang
big
on.
crack.
All right.
Oh, there was one.
Crack these.
I forgot what podcast it came through.
Oh, the crack.
Yeah, it's like
Nice.
it sounds great.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
I love it so much.
I don't know if I take
Ooh,
more
yeah.
vanilla or more Coke.
Ooh, it's pretty good.
That's groovy.
I haven't had
I
this
like
in
that.
It's so
many
good.
years. The last time I had it was like at a Five Guys with that like flavored Coke machine.
Oh, with the freestyle.
Yeah,
Well, David,
yeah.
you're a fan of the Tom Brady mix.
Oh yeah,
we should get a freestyle down here.
I would go insane. Now that'd get dangerous.
That would be so fucking dangerous.
That'd get really unhealthy.
The mixtures you can do with that.
Yeah.
I've never mixed anything. Like I've never gone crazy with them. I'm usually just a standard Coke guy. But I know like you're a big fan of. If we can get Tom Brady down here,
Dude, I'd shake his hand just for the Tom Brady mix.
yeah, like,
What even is the Brady mix?
It's
like-
I have to run it through.
it's vanilla.
It's cherry, no, Coca-Cola cherry, Coca-Cola vanilla, and then Coca-Cola cream soda. We can't do cherry vanilla. You have to do cherry
And vanilla. Someone's got to do cream soda one time. Because
I thought about it today
I remember
when I was in the store.
I did orange
the
cream soda. I
only
guess the
time
closest
last I
we
had
got.
it was like in your basement the one time.
I
I did
love
not like
That's
it.
one of my favorites.
You're a cream soda guy.
Cream soda is way better than root beer.
Orange cream soda is good.
100%.
I believe
Oh no,
I
root beer's
believe
the
cream
top
soda
tier pop.
is
You sound
what
like one of those Wisconsin boys. Pat.
I believe cream soda is what Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak were just pounding when they were making the fucking Apple II in the 70s.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so maybe it was like brain fuel. Don't quote me on that. That's based on a biography I read in like 5th grade. My one memory of that is I think they were in a garage building like the Apple II and they were just pounding cream soda.
Based off having it one time, I have a feeling it kind of tastes the same all around the board.
What?
Cream soda. Like, is there good cream soda? Like a good brand? Like,
I was looking at A&W today. I just figured that would.
or is it just like you can get cream soda anywhere and it tastes like cream soda?
So is it like ginger ale sort of?
Ginger ale's all the same.
I don't-
Sprite's not all the same. Coke's not all the same.
Yeah, I feel like for the most part, cream soda's the same, but like out of the fountain, it's definitely better. Can't get it out
Yeah.
in the front nothing though, unless it's like Coke cream soda out of a freestyle.
Glass bottle cream soda is pretty solid too.
Oh yeah.
Sudsy.
Very sudsy. Superior to that can, but it's
You know,
Coke.
Vanilla Coke is I believe in Pulp Fiction during the famous
Yeah.
Jackrabbit Slim scene with John Travolta gets a vanilla Coke
Uh-huh.
and a bloody as hell steak.
Like
Bloody
vanilla
hell.
cherry Coke would be good. Is that a thing?
What?
Like together?
Vanilla
What?
cherry.
Vanilla
Cherry
cherry?
vanilla Coke. Yeah, that's a thing.
Like
Together.
canned or bottled?
They make it. Yeah. Mhm.
And then Mia Wallace goes and does it.
I don't see it often anymore, but when it like was new, I remember seeing it in stores, but I don't see it anymore. It's always in the freestyle though.
Well,
Can make some right now.
yeah.
Put some C4 in you.
I got a question
See
for you
what goes
guys.
up.
Okay.
See what happens.
What is it?
Do you believe in miracles? You think Al Michaels knew he was cooking when he said that?
Michaels.
I think that was his. Like he was definitely waiting for that moment exactly
Mhm.
to drop that.
I think the only time he ever topped himself is when, whatever year, he revealed that he's never eaten a vegetable. And I'm like, Al, you're like 80 years old. You keep surprising us.
His hair.
I fucking love Al Michaels. He's got one of my favorite voices.
Yeah, he doesn't have a good voice.
Great voice. We've talked about like the best voices. He's up there.
Mhm.
It's like him. He's got the best sports commentator voice. No,
Yeah.
no question. Him or Collinsworth. Oh my.
Or
So Miracle. This is an interesting run that I wanted to discuss. The 2000s Disney live action sports drama run. This is probably one of the bigger ones. There's Remember the Titans, I'd say is the biggest one. Denzel, football. There's this, Kurt Russell, hockey. There was Invincible with Mark Wahlberg, where he's a Philadelphia bartender who joins the Eagles. You guys know that one?
I didn't
know
know
that
that. Ever
one.
see that?
I've never seen it. You might have to do it sometime.
Yeah,
It
it's
inspired
pretty awesome.
an episode of It's Always Sunny when they tried to join the Eagles. There's a golf one with Shia LaBeouf called The Greatest Game Ever Played. There's a figure skating one called Ice Princess. And there's one more. Oh, there's Glory Road, which was the college basketball movie. I associate that movie with Rite Aid because I feel like
You always see it in there?
no, I'm not in Rite Aid a lot,
Oh.
but I feel like I feel like back in the day, you ever go into a Rite Aid and they'd have like the same like fucking like Lego Pirates of the Caribbean for the Wii that's been there since like 2010
Mhm.
and it just never sold, but it still got like the old price. I feel like I saw Glory Road, like the full screen DVD from 2006. Still see like it's been sitting there for almost 20 years now. I remember the East Aurora Rite Aid had a sealed copy of Shrek the Third.
East Aurora mentioned.
East Aurora mentioned.
Mhm.
That's awesome. No, Shrek the
And-
third.
Yeah,
Not even the second one.
Not the third. It's been sitting there since 07. But yeah, like I don't know when these really. I guess there was a couple in like the 2010s. There was $1 Million Arm, which was a baseball movie with John Hamm. I think he like went to India or some shit. I never saw it. I don't know. And then there was McFarland USA, which had Kevin Costner. I think he was a track coach. I'd say Titans is definitely the most beloved and well known. I've seen Remember the Titans and I've seen Miracle. I haven't seen any of those other ones. Has
I
anyone else seen them?
I've never even seen
No.
Remember the Titans.
My memory on Titans is kind of dim. I saw it a long time ago.
Can you guys watch it in?
We watched it in film studies
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fucking Alex Reinhardt threw a snowball on the TV.
I feel like it would be so sick now
I do love
with
I
Denzel.
do love Denzel.
Yeah.
Young Ryan Gosling is in that movie.
How young?
Movie came out in like 2000, so that's
Yeah.
It's like 4 years pre Notebook, which is probably when the Gosling.
I don't
thing
even know how
starts
old
to
he is
boom.
though. He could be like.
I think he's like 40.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know.
You
How,
should know this.
I don't know how
You
old
should
Kurt
know.
Russell is actually. I'd like
Kurt
to
Russell's got to be in his
70s.
70s. Yeah, it's really.
Kurt Russell is awesome.
I love Kurt Russell.
His fucking haircut in this movie.
It is.
He's
That's just
fabulous.
not a Kurt Russell
No,
haircut. It's
like,
just
that's
not.
a wig, right?
it's a wig. Yeah.
It's all-
It's just like that's
So
not.
Kurt Russell's going to be 74 this year. Ryan Gosling,
I was just expecting it to
he's
be
44.
Kurt Russell's hair.
No.
Like when I saw it, I was like, "Who is this?"
Yeah.
guy?
Kurt
I think-
Brooks.
When
It's his hair.
as a kid, I think like this was before I knew who Kurt Russell was. I just knew him from this movie. So I think for a while that's just what I thought he looked like.
yeah.
And then I've since seen
Dramatic switch up to what he
The
actually looks
Thing
like.
and all that. Yeah. So yeah, hockey movies. There's not many of them. I was thinking about it. There's this. There's Slapshot. And there's Goon.
Goon.
It's Mighty Ducks.
Oh, Mighty Ducks, yeah. So I guess there's 3 Mighty Ducks, but there's not a lot.
No,
Are there
yeah,
any I'm forgetting? You guys are more hockey guys than I am.
The
Oh,
only one I
so.
can, it's not even a hockey movie, but Dwayne Johnson plays hockey in Tooth Fairy.
yeah.
Tooth Fairy. I guess Happy Gilmore has a bit of a hockey edge.
There
to
is,
it,
yeah, at the
but
beginning.
that's a golf.
But it's just like scenes, but that's the thing. It's like there's really,
Hockey's at the spirit
It's
of Happy
very
Gilmore,
few.
but it's a golf.
yeah.
Most valuable primate.
Oh yeah,
Oh, just look at that.
MVP, most valuable primate. Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a sequel, most vertical primate, and he was like a skateboarder. I'm not even kidding.
Wasn't there
They
most
franchised it.
extreme primate?
Yeah, and I think
too?
that was like the X Games or some shit.
I haven't seen a single hockey movie before this.
Yeah.
Slapshot's really good. Have you guys seen any other hockey? I've never seen Goon. You guys Goon
Yeah, I've
guys?
seen Goon.
Goon is.
There's Goon 2 too.
Oh yeah, Rise of the
Yeah.
Enforcers or whatever it's called.
My favorite's definitely Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
Mighty Ducks is another I saw like once
I love the
so
original
long
Mighty
ago. I've never seen the sequels.
I probably have that and then this. Hey, I see Miracle up there.
Yeah, I see it. I'm looking at Kurt right now.
Yeah.
Let me go grab that. Let me
Yeah.
got the old VHS
Yeah.
here.
I just like my eyes just picked that out.
I respect that though, because if you really are choosing between like your favorite hockey movies, like you're pretty much saying Mighty Ducks or Miracle.
Yeah, and
Yeah, Slapshot probably amongst the older crowd. I don't know if many people our age have seen it. It's a comedy from 1977.
rewatchability, Mighty Ducks wins easily.
Mhm.
But it's hard because I love this a lot, but I think I'd still feel Mighty Ducks for hockey movies overall.
So, this movie was released on February 6th, 2004. You guys want to know what else came out that day? If you want to have a real double feature, Barbershop 2: Back in Business.
Oh yeah.
The sequel to Ice Cube's Barbershop.
Let's go.
It's the middle chapter in the trilogy because then there was The Next Cut. I think the third one was called. So yeah, you can
I own 2 copies of that.
of
Third
Barbershop: The Next Cut.
Yeah.
Very very cool.
I bought one at the Dollar Tree just for the case, but I got the disc still.
No,
We
And I
could
had
do
the
that
other one.
next.
Why do I have the other one? I might have just bought it because
You have a lot of random shit.
just because Ice Cube.
Yeah, I mean, I bet it's sick. Maybe we can do the whole Barbershop trilogy.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously we've talked about him. It stars Kurt Russell as Herb Brooks, and then I've realized that a lot of the people, like the hockey players in this movie, aren't actors. They're just hockey players that they're like, "Hey, we're gonna film you," which I think is probably the way to do a movie like this.
Oh yeah, in my notes I have a question. I'm like, so for a movie like this, is like all the hockey, is that like real, or is it
I was wondering,
like is it stuntmen? Is it the actors? Like,
I
do
think
you hire hockey players?
I think
or do you
that's.
hire actors that play hockey?
I think
or
they're
both.
hockey players that are acting.
and what, you just have them run a game and then you just literally record?
The directing of sports movies is always wild to me. Even stuff like Uncut Gems, where there's not sports being played, but you got to find the right game for
Mhm.
everything to make sense. Like I thought about
Yeah, right.
it. Might have been when I was watching this. It was no shit. Oh, I was watching Two for the Money with McConaughey and Pacino, and there's so many like McConaughey's like picking games and everything. And they're watching them, and I was just like, are they using real games? Like, because I know in Uncut Gems, since they had Garnett, they like looked through the archives and had like all the right games. But it's wild to me. I'm like, how was this all done? I don't get it.
Well, it's very confusing. I don't know how they do it because I think for the shots that like are just like, I guess pointing at the net and they're really close to the goalie, and then like you can see the puck going in the net, and then before that you have them shoot. Like I don't even know how they film it. I don't know how they go about what they do first. I don't know.
Well, that's kind of a good segue. 'Cause if we ever see Gavin O'Connor, we can ask. This movie's directed by Gavin O'Connor, who's kind of he's had a crazy sports movie run. directed this. He directed a movie I know you told me you really like, Warrior.
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
I didn't even know he directed that.
He directed Warrior.
That's great.
And let's see if you guys remember this one. 2020, one of the last pre-COVID movies. Saw it in the theater. The Way Back with Ben Affleck.
We saw it in theaters.
Me, you, and Pat, I think, all saw it in theaters.
I
Like
think not
like
right
like a
now.
week before the world shut down. He was like the high school
so-
basketball coach.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's one of those movies. I was like, did I see that?
That's crazy that we saw it. Same with that other. It was like the Unfriended type movie, I think.
Profile.
Was that what it was called?
That was post COVID. The one with like ISIS.
Mm-hmm. Like that's
I mean,
another movie that I don't.
like that movie.
I've like thought like I've seen it on my phone. I'm like I haven't seen that movie, and then we brought it up. I'm like, what? I do not remember seeing.
You know what
it.
I just started the other day was Champions.
Yeah,
Thinking
but-
about sports
yeah,
movies.
The Woody Harrelson movie.
So, in so for sports movies, do you guys prefer a true story or do you not care? Like, if it's not a true story, are you more invested not knowing the outcome?
That is a thing for me sometimes.
Because, like, going into this, I'm like, oh, I know they're gonna win.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've never thought about which one I prefer.
Because if this was a fictional movie,
Are you talking
like,
about sports movies? Just sports movies?
just sports movies in general.
I feel like most of the more of the
I think
sports
it-
movies I've seen are probably fictional. That I can
Yeah,
think
don't
of.
know.
I feel like what I associate with like sports movies, like when I think of them, my brain kind of goes into like the like ragtag team of misfits kind of thing. So I think of stuff like The Sandlot or even like The Replacements, where you're just like, it's a lot of just fiction. Like you
think
got all the
there's-
stereotypes, bad news.
It's just because there's probably more of those. Because I don't even know.
yeah. What
there's
true
Miracle.
story? Miracle. I think.
Coach Carter.
Yeah, because Miracle's got. Unless I'm not thinking of something, Miracle's got to be the biggest sports true story event that there's a movie. Because even stuff like Remember the Titans, it's like,
Or like The Blind Side.
yeah, it was like with stuff like Remember the Titans, it's like this is just high school football. For Miracle, it's like this was the like everyone knows about this. So I can't imagine another sports movie unless I'm just forgetting one that is about as well known an event. Unless they make Miracle 2 in like 20 years and the Bills finally beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. And like Collinsworth would be like, do you believe in miracles? I'm like, oh, look at Josh Allen. He's got Haley Steinfeld. Oh, but yeah, I can't think of anything else.
It was like, while watching, I enjoyed this movie. Thought it was pretty good. Kurt Russell stole the show.
He's a very watchable.
But I was like, I never was like on the edge of my seat, being like, "Oh, are they gonna win? Are they gonna lose?" Because they're gonna win.
Yeah, I guess that wasn't it for me because I knew that going in, but I didn't know anything else. Like they got their asses whooped. I didn't know that
again.
Like, is that abuse?
No, I don't think so.
And they could have stopped or whatever.
They could've.
He was just telling like if you want to go.
Like Fletcher and Whiplash, that's abuse.
Yeah,
He's hurling
yeah.
chairs. This is, I think, just hard ass coaching.
Yeah, you don't want to be there. You don't have to be
Extremely
there.
hard ass coaching.
If that dude would have said like whatever Team USA, if he said that 20 minutes ago, would they have stopped? Do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just had to learn their
Yeah.
lesson.
He had to break the seal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wasn't doing it just for his sick kicks. He had to mold these boys
Played
into
like
men.
shit.
Again. How long do you think they were there? Did they say? I don't
I don't know.
like. Was anyone like, Coach? It's been 4 hours.
The
I'm
dude
sure
was
you
getting
can
pissed
find
off. He shut the lights off.
He kept sending them though.
There's the one part where they're like skating and like the one guy's trying to talk to the guy that's owning it. No,
Hmm.
there's like no words, but he's just like waving his arms.
Oh shit! Another Gavin O'Connor. I forgot. He took a break from sports movies, but he had another collab with Ben Affleck, 2016, The Accountant.
There's making another one, right?
Yeah, and I think
Is he
he's directing,
that?
and Affleck's back. I've never
Wait,
seen
wait,
him.
you can watch it.
So good.
I think Bernthal's in it.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
I'm
So
on
I did.
board.
Allegedly, they skated for over an hour after
Oh.
the game.
That's still a lot of
crazy.
skating.
After a game.
That is a
Yeah,
lot of
after
skating.
you already played.
After you already played, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I thought-
then
I thought it
just
was
skating.
longer.
yeah. It's the way it's depicted. Like
Mhm.
it is like shades of in Whiplash when he has the three drummers alternating
yeah.
and they're all the other musicians are just waiting, and then it's like 2 a.m. He's like, all right, we could start. Whiplash is kind of a sports movie.
I know what you're saying.
It's similar.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Just replace hockey with drums.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Fletcher is the abusive coach.
Mhm.
Andrew is the young guy trying to make the team. You know, like
Mhm.
it's got a lot of the beats. Ha, beats because drums.
Nice.
What sport do you guys think produces the best movies? I've been thinking about this.
Probably football. I mean, that's just the most I've seen.
I feel like I might go baseball. Well, let's break it down, shall we?
Break it down.
So I'd say your biggest ones. I think baseball probably has the most. Baseball, you've got Sandlot, even though it's just about really just kids. It's my
Yeah.
favorite one.
Yeah.
You got Field of Dreams. You got Moneyball, even though that's more of like a business of sports, which is what I really
Still
like.
sports.
I like Moneyball a lot.
Benchwarmers.
Benchwarmers 2, Breaking
Rookie of the Year.
Balls. Rookie of the Year.
42.
League of Their Own.
42, League of Their Own. So I'm up to 8 right now.
I'm sure there's someone.
For the Love of the Game. I think there's another Costner one. Oh, Bull Durham.
I didn't even know there's this many.
There's a lot.
There's a fucking
Baseball definitely produces.
I think there was a Disney Channel movie with Shia LaBeouf called Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. Maybe it's not about baseball. I think it is. I actually have no fucking clue.
I have no clue.
So there's at least 11. So baseball's got a lot, and it's got heavy hitter like Sandlot and Moneyball are like classics.
Mhm.
Even though Moneyball's only like 14 years old, I think it's a modern. Like it's probably the best modern sports movie.
Yeah.
Football. Remember the Titans. Longest Yard. Which is the original and the remake.
Replacements.
Replacements.
Waterboy.
Waterboy. Yeah.
I don't know Waterboy.
I've never seen the Waterboy.
It's great.
It's so
It's a
fun.
good one.
Good Sandler.
There's got to be.
Did you say The Blind Side?
Oh, baseball also has Bad News Bears.
Blindside.
Blindside.
Yeah, it's got to be baseball.
Oh, you guys seen Friday Night Lights?
I'm not.
I have.
That movie's fucking unbelievable. The way the football is played in it at the end is so fucking
Oh my
nuts.
God.
It's like WWE. It's awesome.
What is Any
Hell in
Given
a Cell.
Sunday?
Oh, that's the Oliver Stone one with Pacino where he's the coach. I've been
my
I've been
God.
pushing that movie.
Oh,
I want to watch that
So
for a
sick.
while.
There's
Jamie Foxx,
Rudy?
Dennis Quaid,
Is it-
Rudy. Yeah, that's a good one.
Is it Bud?
That's
Draft
Draft
Day?
Day.
There's a Costner one where he's the Browns GM. Is it
Draft
Draft
Day.
Day? Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Costner's done
Draft
a
Day.
lot.
I've seen Draft. Wait,
Didn't you watch that? in
Draft Day's the
school?
football one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're not
What are you
taking
talking
Bo
about?
Callahan.
I've never
That
seen
movie
Draft.
was great.
Invincible.
Invincible. Yeah, with Mark.
That movie was
Radio.
really good.
Radio.
The radio.
So I've got 12 football
The
movies now,
Game
actually.
Plan.
That's crazy.
Although I am being assisted right now with
The game
Pat has
plan.
access to
The
the
game
internet.
plan is crazy.
These posters are
I've never
Like,
seen.
they're great.
The only football movies I've seen that I can think of right now. I've seen Remember the Titans. I've seen The Replacements. I've seen both Longest Yards. So maybe I've seen more than I thought, but like I've never seen Invincible, never seen and I've seen The Blind Side. Oh yeah. So I guess I've seen more of these than I thought.
Basketball.
Basketball, yeah. Coach Carter, Hoosiers.
Uncle Drew.
Yeah, Uncle Drew. Saw that in the theater.
Oh, what's the one with Anthony Edwards?
Champion.
Hustle.
Hustle. Yeah.
Yeah, with
Uncut
Adam Sandler.
Gems.
People, whenever sports movies get brought up, I say Uncut Gems is my favorite. People are like, no, it doesn't
I
count.
forgot a
It's
good
got KG.
baseball movie.
Okay, what's
I
that?
guess it's not like a full baseball movie, but everybody wants them.
Oh yeah, I love Everybody Wants Some. So at basketball, Coach Carter, Hoosiers, Hustle, Uncle Drew, Space Jam times two,
Space Jam.
Semi-pro.
Semi-Pro. There's a lot of Farrell movies. Farrell's done like 4 sports movies. Semi-Pro, Blades of Glory,
White Man Can't Jump.
White Man Can't Jump is great.
It's a cool.
Great.
He's done. So I guess we'll touch on the Farrell stuff after because Semi-Pro is the only sport he's done that has a lot of movies about it. Semi-Pro, White Men Can't Jump. There's the remake with Jack Harlow.
Shout out Jack.
I did not see that. Has anyone seen that?
I have.
He's in.
I've seen the original.
Who is that? Wait, I thought it was Jack Harlow and who? I thought it was somebody else.
I don't
They're
remember.
trying to play it off as like Jack Harlow needs this money, but he lives in like a 2-bedroom house, like ranch in California with his girlfriend, and he drives like a convertible, like 1960s sports car.
So he doesn't need.
So he doesn't need the money. So it's hard to believe. You're also Jack Harlow.
Glory
Hard to
Road.
watch.
That was the Disney one. Basketball. I feel like there's a big one I'm missing. Blue
Probably
Chips. Air Bud. That could be it.
I'm sure.
You know what's crazy? There's that clip from Air Bud, which I saw once as a kid, but
I've never seen Air Bud.
I
How
think-
does it work? How do the dogs play basketball?
I can't explain the science of it, but I'll tell you how it's allowed. This is all based off memory. I think I saw this movie on the last day of school in like 4th grade. I think it was just like, fuck it, you're here. We're popping in the
We're
Air Bud
playing it.
VHS. And I'm sure someone brings up like, hey, what the hell? Like, there's a dog in a jersey playing basketball with these human kids. I don't know what leads up to this, but the ref checks the rule book and he says, and I quote, and he closes it. He goes, yep, ain't no rule says the dog can't play basketball. And they just allow it.
I bet there's not a rule that
In
says
these-
that.
hard
in
ass
these movies,
line.
do the dogs talk?
No,
They
it's
don't?
just a fucking dog.
No,
They
he
play
doesn't-
sports.
He just balls.
It's not a talking dog.
Well, he's a multi-sport He's like fucking
Like,
Bo
do they
Jackson.
talk at all throughout these?
No, they're
No.
they're just balls.
And
Dogs.
Maybe once you get into like
These are real
Like
dogs.
the Spooky Buddy movie.
No.
well, maybe
they're
once you
real
get into
dogs.
those, but the Air Bud Ball Knower franchise, like
He's strictly ball. He doesn't talk.
I'm trying to watch
Alright,
it
so
so
here's
bad.
the franchise. So Air Bud's the original, real theatrical movie. He plays basketball. The rest are all direct to video. I think the second was Golden Receiver. He played football.
That's awesome.
That is the title.
I need to see that ASAP.
There's 14
He's definitely
Air
he's
Bud
running
movies.
around.
How do they coach him?
Yeah.
All right, so here are the 5 Air Bud proper moves: Air Bud basketball, Air Bud Golden Receiver, football, Air Bud Strikes Back. I think that was a volleyball one. And on like the cover,
Nice.
he's like
He's-
at the net.
Spikes back.
Oh, Spikes Back. Excuse me. Air Bud 7th inning fetch. He plays basketball, and then Air Bud World Pup. And he plays soccer.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I guess Air Bud's got a lot.
I need to watch these.
That could be the next project.
Mhm.
Just the Air Bud franchise. Like, how does he keep finding
They
himself
stopped
in
in
these situations?
2012.
That's a shame.
That's got to be.
With Santa Paws 2, the Santa Pups.
Well, that's the Buddies franchise. I feel like the real men's stuff.
Yeah,
ended
once
with
he
World
started
Cup.
having kids,
Mhm.
it kind of the whole franchise went down.
Yeah.
When he was just in his athletic peak,
He's in his element.
Yeah, like Golden Receiver. era. That's one of the best titles of all time.
That is awesome.
he was catching touchdowns in high school football, and then immediately going and playing center field
Mhm.
like the next season.
It's awesome.
At what point it was like I guess they must have done that in the original because they pull up that the rule book doesn't say a dog can't play basketball. But at what point does like one of the parents be like, "This is fucking bullshit"? You know, like you cut my son to make room for a fucking dog.
Wait,
And he's stunned on everybody.
Whoever's the better player.
That's true. You know,
Yeah, he's better.
he's straight ball.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know where I was in the conversation. So basketball's got a decent amount. Golf movies, Happy Gilmore, Caddyshack, Tin Cup, Greatest Game Ever Played with Shia LaBeouf. I don't know if I can think of another one. I'm sure there are somewhere, but I can't think of one. Then I guess you get into the more obscure sports. Like, aside from Challengers, I don't know if there are any other tennis movies. Aside from possibly
No.
Strangers on a Train.
There's a lot of fighting movies.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how I skipped over that. Rocky. So that's 6.
the
Creed.
Rockies, Creeds.
There's 3.
The Fighter.
Fighter.
Southpaw.
Southpaw. There are a lot of those.
Warrior.
Warrior. That's 12 already.
But that Clint Eastwood movie.
$1 Million Baby. There's not many MMA movies. There's Warrior and Here Comes the Boom.
Whoa.
That was my
Oh,
segue
wow.
into that. So then the Will Ferrell sports movie run. I think the first one's Kicking and Screaming, which for my money, aside from
Legendary.
Air Bud World Pup, only soccer movie ever. At least here in America, where soccer's not a big deal. I can't think of another one. There's Kicking and Screaming, and the Air Bud incarnation.
Yeah.
Maybe
There's got to be one we're missing.
I'm sure, like in Europe, there are a lot of football movies, but
Next goal wins.
oh, yeah, the Taika Waititi movie.
The Big Green.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
Big Green.
I know that.
That's
Yes,
funny.
yes.
The Big Green.
I don't know how
Just that
That's the
poster.
greatest
Oh,
poster of
yeah.
all time. I remember always seeing that
Yeah. Uh-huh.
just everywhere, and by everywhere I mean like the VHS cover.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's all I know.
So then he does
Shaolin Soccer. That looks sick.
2006 Talladega Nights. I can think of one other racing movie, and it's not, or I guess Cars, if you count those. Then Days of Thunder with Tom Cruise. Is there another
Ford
one?
versus
Gran
Ford v
Turismo.
Ferrari.
Oh, Gran Turismo 4. Oh, shit.
There's a couple.
Ford v Ferrari's a big one.
Yeah, that's
And
one coming
Gran
out.
Turismo F1. Okay. I've underestimated this sport.
Are you talking just
There
like
is a-
Wait, we said Ferrari?
We said Ford versus
What
Ferrari.
about, like,
Ferrari?
Does Ferrari, like the Michael Mann movie?
Yeah.
Does that count?
what about like
There's
Fast and
driving.
Furious?
I'll count it.
There's driving in it.
I wouldn't count Fast and Furious. Especially, you can maybe make the case. I think
Yeah, I guess it's
NASCAR
Ferrari
and street
about-
racing are two totally different
I
things.
guess Ferrari's not necessarily.
Ferrari's
just
more
the
about
car,
the guy.
the
Ferrari
Yeah,
is
right.
kind of like Rage.
Did we say Days of Thunder?
Yeah, that was the
Okay,
only other
yeah.
one I immediately thought of. 2007 Blades of Glory. Figure skating. Two other movies I can think of. Ice Princess and I, Tonya. I don't know if there are any
Ice
other.
skating, or yeah, like not hockey.
Yeah,
figure
like
skating?
just.
Yeah, I have no idea.
And then 08 Semi-Pro, which basketball we cover. What's your guys' favorite one of those?
Okay,
Ferals.
Yeah, Feral. So Kicking and Screaming, Talladega Nights, Blades, Semi-Pro. I gotta go Talladega.
I'm going kicking and screaming.
I do love
Talladega?
Kicking and Screaming.
I gotta go Talladega.
It's Talladega or Kicking and Screaming.
Him
Those are the
yelling
two
at
I
Mike
watch.
Ditka to get him the juice box.
Mike Ditka in
It's
that
close.
movie, some
I
of the most
also love
insane
Semi-Pro.
casting. I do too.
I love
They're all
Semi-Pro.
good. They're all good.
Woody Harrelson and Semi-Pro is awesome.
Mike, how do they like that? That was how I found out who Mike Ditka was as a kid watching Kicking. I
Yeah.
wasn't going back and looking at the
Me
85
too.
Bears coaching roster.
I didn't give a shit about football.
I knew him as Robert Duvall's neighbor
Mhm.
that he hates. That movie's amazing. He's chomping so many stoves in that, and then his wife is just on his ass. I've dodged a lot of miracle talk. I went on so many tangents here.
Just getting into the categories.
I mean, this was all miracle adjacent. You know,
Yeah,
sports
sports
movies.
I wanted to have the greater sports
There's a
movie talk.
large.
Before we do that,
Everybody knows the story, I'm sure.
what's everyone's Mount Rushmore sports movies? Just any sport. I'll dive on the grenade
Yeah.
first, and I won't count Uncut Gems just because
Okay.
that'll save the debate of it's not a sports movie.
Like where they're playing
And
sports.
it's like Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Okay, Sandlot. Favorite as a kid, still love it. It's amazing. One of the best movies about childhood,
I honestly gotta throw, like, does Iron Claw count as a sports movie?
I guess.
Right.
Professional
Right.
wrestling. All right, Sandlot. Probably go Moneyball. I like Moneyball. So 2 baseballs. I asked this question. I didn't even have an answer.
I gotta put Happy Gilmore up there.
Yeah, then I'd probably do one of the Farrell movies. I'd probably do like. I think I said Talladega Nights, but soccer feels like more of a sport than NASCAR.
Or is Dodgeball in the conversation for a sports movie?
Dodgeball, I guess you could do like the. I thought of another golf movie. There's a movie from 2000 called The Legend of Bagger Vance with Will Smith and Matt Damon, and I think Will Smith is like a ghost or something. I've never seen it. I don't know.
Is pool a sport?
Color of Money.
Yeah. Like, is pool count as a sport? Like,
That's
what
a
would you
weird
count that
area.
as?
A game, I guess. Yeah, so Sandlot, Moneyball, then I'll go probably Happy Gilmore, Kicking and Screaming, and or Talladega Nights. Take whichever one.
I think I'm missing one. That
I don't know, like Rocky.
Okay.
Four.
Oh, no, Rocky 4 is on mine.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Rocky 4.
I'm
Sandlot,
going Rocky 3 over Rocky
Happy
4.
Gilmore, and
I don't know how I forgot Rocky 4. It's a major movie.
then I'll just say I'm gonna say the Mighty Ducks.
Oh, and I love Challengers.
Yeah, sure.
There's so many. I asked such a broad question.
Oh, I gotta say, Miracle. Feel the dreams.
If you build it, they will come.
They will come. Coach Carter, 100%. I think Coach Carter's is the best basketball movie. Better than that trash movie Hoosiers.
You're not a Hoosiers guy.
No. Not those Indiana boys. Give me some real California, Richmond High, some guys.
You're taking Jackson over Hackman.
I'm 100% taking Jackson over Hackman. And then fourth. God, that's tough.
Well, like Big Lebowski, that bowling movie.
I wouldn't count that.
I wouldn't count that either.
There's Kingpin. That's a bowling movie.
I'll probably throw in like The Sandlot too. That's just.
I mean, if you
I've
can
seen
also,
it so many
if
times.
everybody wants some counts,
I love
throw
everybody.
that on there.
I think that's a category of like sports adjacent. So
Yeah.
like Uncut Gems, everybody wants some. 2 for the Money, which you guys have to watch. It's amazing. And there's another one that I feel like I saw on here that
A big one I
Real
want to
Steel.
see is The Wrestler. That
we will
we'll be watching
that.
soon.
Also Foxcatcher. I haven't seen that.
Oh, I haven't seen that either. That's supposed to be really good.
No.
That's probably the only like. Oh, She's the Man. That's another soccer movie with Amanda Bynes and Channing Tatum.
Oh hell no.
Ladybugs. Bend it like Beckham. Of course.
Yeah, sports movies are good.
Major
They're
League. That's another baseball movie. I think there was a sequel. Major League 2.
I remember, David might remember this. Russell Madness.
I remember
You
that.
know what that is?
I remember that.
Russell
It
Madness.
was the dog who was a wrestler, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
Russell Madness.
This would
When
be
did that
kinda-
come out?
Oh, I
2015.
remember this. Yeah,
And there was like his monkey friend.
I've seen this
Maybe the
movie.
monkey was a bad guy. I don't remember. But he was a wrestling dog.
Russell Madness.
Directed by Robert Mintz. What did this dude make?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, he did a lot of the Air Club movies.
makes sense that he's just a
Oh,
dog.
yeah,
he's a
right
dog.
there.
And I remember John Morrison was in it.
Wasn't he in something else, or am I making that up?
He was in
This dude's
some
in it.
bounty hunter movie. I know.
Willard.
Yeah, Boone the Bounty Hunter.
That's awesome.
John Morrison.
Shit. What was I gonna say? Oh, I forgot it again. Fuck. I had something like queued. Another sports. This would be kind of in like the sports adjacent. Or this would be like weird sport, like dodgeball. There's no other dodgeball movies, but another one, arm wrestling, Over the Top.
Over the Top.
That movie is
Great movie.
ridiculous.
The Sandlot 2, bro. The hell
Anyone
is
ever
this?
seen? You've never heard of that?
No.
It was straight to DVD. There was a third one too.
You serious? I've never heard of these.
What isn't the wait? Isn't I think like one of them's in the third one. Can be wrong.
Really? Someone needed a check.
Sandlot.
It's definitely
I
Benny.
believe it's called Heading Home.
It's definitely
Yeah,
Benny.
look.
No way. Hey,
It's Squints.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
I wonder if any of those kids from the Sandlot like are still like doing much today, or they're just like,
they
yeah,
just do
man, I'm
Comic-Con. I
Squints.
have to imagine the Comic-Con thing. Right?
Probably.
Have to. I mean, I'm sure it works out good for him, but
Yeah.
a cameo
Oh, yeah.
with her.
Like, hey, it's yeah, wishing you a happy birthday. Actually, no. I feel like I saw a picture of yeah a few years ago, and he's fucking yoked.
Really?
Let me look it up. Make sure I'm not misremembering. Hang on here.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
Yoked.
Yeah. I want to know where they all are.
Yeah.
Like
The only one I see some what do you call 'em?
Smalls?
No, the chubby one. What's his name?
Ham.
Ham?
Yeah, I always see him on TikTok. Oh my god!
Fuck.
I always
Yeah, like
see him on
the
TikTok.
kid with the glasses that like when they get into the carnival and he goes, Chaw.
Yeah,
like, where's him?
He is. Where are you?
I said, "Where's him? Where's he?" Yeah. Well, also, I feel like he would have been like his character, like at the end of the movie when like it says like what they all did, and he's like he got really into the '60s and no one ever saw him again. I can see him being kind of like that, just like they never saw him after shooting.
Yeah. Don't know where he is. Somewhere in the country, probably. Probably still
I didn't get that.
chawing.
I didn't understand what that meant as a kid. Got really into the '60s. I was like, okay, what? Now I can imagine became a hippie, got really into acid or something. You know. All right, Miracle.
Mm-hmm.
Best scene. I wrote down. I've got a couple. I've got Herb, Brooks, and Walter in the parking lot. I like concerned businessmen talk.
Yep.
You know, when they're like, "What are you doing?" and he's like, "This is the only way I know how to do it." Or Kurt Russell's got like Minnesotan accent.
Mm-hmm.
I like that's not really a major scene. I like when that happens in movies. Just like people not believing in someone's plan and just like, what's going on? There's a couple of these, I guess. I just wrote down coaching montage. I just like watching her be a hard ass.
Those are great. I love those.
I've got the entirety of Oslo when they're in Norway, of just the game when they're like on the bench talking about the girls.
Yeah, check
and
them out.
And then it goes all the way to again that whole scene. Got Herb Brooks' speech, and then I got the whole just final game.
Yeah.
Anyone else got anything?
No,
I like
This movie's very built into montage. I think there's a lot of montage.
Yeah, I got just various montages.
Mhm.
Like the first training practice montage.
I love a good
So
montage.
sweet.
Yeah.
Especially when they work.
I liked when Herb lets the two dudes fight
Mhm.
towards the beginning.
Yeah.
He says he's like, let them go.
There we go.
Yeah.
I learned.
That's how it should be.
And then
And he gives them like a motivational speech like right after.
that was his whole point. He's like, all right, you guys feel good now? I really like the again scene.
That's what I'm going with as well.
I mean, the speech is also great. The whole game is great. Al Michaels showing up is great. So he called the real game and said, "Do you believe in miracles?" But he redid like a lot of his work, but then they used what for that line.
The original, right?
They couldn't recapture. Like he was like, "I'm not going to be able to do that." So they just used the original, which I think is a great move.
Yeah,
I can't imagine if he like just says it again, like, "Do you believe in miracles?" Yeah, I'm going with her basically torturing his.
Me too. I agree.
I want to go with that, but I got to go with the speech.
It's great.
Is just
It's great.
legendary.
I love a good coach speech.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Bob Thornton delivers a really good one of Friday Night Lights.
Yes, he does.
You guys got to watch. We might have to do it sometime. Tim McGraw is an absolute menace in that movie. He's a fucking like alcoholic asshole dad who peaked in high school.
We may have to compare coach speeches
Oh my
from
god!
sports movies. There are some good ones.
What coach do you think gives the best speeches in the NFL? Not NFL, but I'm just going with this anyway. Deion Sanders.
I'm saying probably Dan Campbell.
Yeah, Dan Campbell probably
Dan
gets fired
Campbell
up.
definitely
Yeah.
just runs the hardest speeches.
Yeah,
out there.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
I'm sure they're fine, but how is anyone like getting pumped up listening to Mike McDaniels?
Yeah, like, oh, okay,
Alright, guys.
we just gotta go out
Man,
there.
I can't imagine.
Like, obviously he must deliver some fucking awesome speeches, but I just can't imagine getting pumped listening to Andy Reid.
Yeah, right.
Bundle Ruski do.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
Why? Yeah. I'm so excited.
We were having a good podcast.
And like if I just played 2 quarters of football and I go back in the locker room and fucking Nick Sirianni is talking, like I'm gonna shoot myself.
How that team deserves. Both teams deserve nothing but
This is an awful.
the worst.
Yeah, I feel I really dropped the bomb with Butler's.
Tactical nuke.
This is the guy we can't. This is the guy we can't get over. And it's the guy doing State Farm ads.
Fuck that, dude.
I feel like college coach speeches have got to be even more insane because they're young men. They're not like Coach Brian.
They're not in it for the money.
No,
but I guess a coach.
Yeah, can you imagine like a Saban speech?
Oh.
And you're just,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like your first year on the team, you're like, holy shit.
I bet the Harbaugh brothers get you fired up.
Well, until one of them got kidnapped by a dirty bubble. Did they ever find them?
They took them away. That's why they lost. They got screwed.
They don't have their coach.
Dude, I might have to
They got screwed.
I might have to tune into Slime Time sometime. They're like, to a kid, it's like, holy shit. Where did he go?
They took them.
Like, they're like like, how do they explain that after if he's back? It's like, you got dropped off. Like,
Where'd they take him though?
I wish CBS was doing that.
Yeah.
What year? Around what years roughly, if you know off the top of your head, were like the Alabama's prime, like the Saban years?
I'd say probably between like 2010, like prime, 2010 to like 2022.
Okay, so yeah, you get like a 2013 Nick Saban speech.
Yeah.
I've never had anyone deliver a speech to me in my life.
Somebody gave me one.
How about the like I think it was like Walmart on Black Friday. It's like we are Walmart. You know that where that get you fired up. You've never seen that? Oh my god,
Isn't it like all the employees?
yeah, they're all like we are
God.
Walmart.
One dude's like super hype, and
Oh,
everyone else is just not.
He's like the
moving.
guy at the chain restaurant who goes super hard when they sing "Happy Birthday" to you. Wait, Pat, what are you doing for best scene? Huh?
Best scene, I'm going post game where he like it destroys them.
What we're doing?
Yeah,
Again.
it's like the most memorable, impactful moment.
It just keeps going.
It does.
Stop.
Until one was like, "I play for the U.S. hockey team."
They're like throwing up. They're gagging.
A lot of great like them like, and maybe you guys can speak to this. We both of you have played hockey, and they're like getting water. It gets just like everywhere but their mouths. It's kind of like Stone Cold drinking a beer, just like rah.
You need those Gatorade squirt bottles for sure.
Best quote. This is one from the doctor when he's talking to the assistant coach about Herb's odd coaching methods. Yeah, after they're done hating him, they won't have time to hate each other. Gotta, Herb's playing chess. He's like, I'm gonna get all these boys to hate me, so that
They play for
no more old rivalries. Then this is kind of when he's grilling him at one of the various points in the movie in which he does. When he says the name on the front of that jersey is a hell of a lot more important than the name on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's what I'm going with.
that I love.
That's
a
mine.
great one.
I was when watching the movie. I was like, "Yep, that's it."
I probably have to go on that one too, but I also like when they're in. I forget his name, but he's talking to him about how this is how he can't just make it a team like that. Like he needs to talk to the other what is it, the board members, I guess you would call it.
Mm.
And he's not looking for the best players, he's looking for the right ones.
I don't know why that reminded me. You know what scene I also like? I didn't have it written down, even though it sucks for one guy. When I don't remember his name. When he cuts the 21st guy, what's his name? Do you remember?
I don't remember his name. Yeah,
It's a quick scene. But I'm just like,
yeah,
I really liked it. Good acting from the other guy whose name I'm not remembering. Just like
he understands.
he gets it. He's not like Booby Miles
Mhm.
from Friday Night Lights.
He doesn't
even get cut. He gets injured, and the doctor he goes to the hospital, and the doctor's like, "You're not gonna be able to play." He accused the doctor of like being jealous because he's from the other town. He's like, "You're trying to take this away from me." There's a hearty handshake, gentleman.
I got two more quotes.
Okay.
I got both from Herb. He's like
quote maker.
during I want to say one of his various speeches. I don't know if it's the big one. He's like it would play him something. He said it very fast. I couldn't get the exact quote down. He says something like, "If we play them 10 times, they might win 9."
Yeah, that's like the big
this
speech.
one.
Yeah, if we play these guys 9 times out of 10, they win.
Yeah. Then he's like aggravatingly says this. He's like, "Does that look like hockey to you? Looks like a couple of monkeys humping a football to me." That made me chuckle a little bit.
I love a good, coach breaking the players' balls.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good Mike Ditka doing that to literal children and kicking and screaming.
Children.
Making them take his fucking like garbage out.
Young men.
It's not gonna help you with soccer, but I'm gonna get my trash taken out, okay? Okay. He's chomping stoves. Taking
Shout out to like the Christmas scene.
Yeah.
Just nice. Heartwarming.
He gets a whip.
Herb's got a heart.
He did get a whip.
He was Indiana Jones for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
They should have given him like a fedora too.
And then he just dips.
Apparently, I heard that Herb Brooks was not actually attending the Christmas parties.
Oh,
That's
God
tough.
damn
Damn it, Herb.
That's
But
upsetting.
it's a
He's
good
all
feat.
about the game.
He's focused. He's
He's
got a
like,
lot of
yeah,
film to
Yeah,
watch.
yes. Go home and grind tape.
Yeah.
He didn't even have time for his wife.
when they're at like the
Herb.
ice skating thing, he's just sitting on the bench,
It's just
just thinking.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have the responsibility of bringing home the goal.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
He does.
It's all on him. Sixth man. There's not a lot but I have Walter, the guy he talks to in the parking lot. I don't even remember what his role is in the movie really, but he kind of just talks to Herb Concern a few times.
I just went with Al Michaels.
That's actually that's a great one.
He was also mine.
Pat, do you
I
have
got the Russians, their coach.
one? Oh, the Russian
Dude,
coach
he has
is
some
good.
big eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
And then my official nominee is after Mike Ruzioni scores the goal. There's a dude in the crowd and he yells yes, yes, very loud.
Wait, did you see him? Or
Yeah,
Yeah, you see him.
Oh,
He
okay.
yells yes twice in a row. He was so happy.
That's great.
Like that was pure passion.
How
right
happy
there.
do you think that guy was to be an American that night?
Oh my god! Like,
Proud.
dude thought he was like actually at the real game.
What was a bigger moment for the U.S. overcoming Russia, that or Rocky?
Gotta go, Rocky.
It's got to be Rocky.
Rocky went to Russia on Christmas Day for no money.
It's a thing.
I think
To avenge Apollo's death.
the big thing about it was he converted them mid-fight.
Yeah.
They were all against him, and then they're like, and then the whatever commentator, sometimes the line just plays in my head. He goes, "Suddenly Moscow is pro-Rocky,"
That because changing the
and then he ends the Cold War. He gives the speech.
enemy turf
Yeah,
to your side is because this was at Lake Placid, so like this is a
Yeah,
home,
this
is a
yeah,
home
yeah.
series.
Rocky went to Russia on Christmas Day for free.
Went
On
into the belly of the
Christmas.
beast on Christmas.
It's one of the most baller things anyone can
It
do.
can't be
That's
overstated.
We got to do Rocky
And
4
beat
for
the
the fourth.
shit out of him.
Oh my god! Don't give me a hug.
God,
now.
I want to pull up the dude in the crowd yelling yes.
Best
See if I
shot.
can find it.
I have two, and they both involve Herb Brooks standing at a distance from the camera.
Is that during when they're going back and forth skating and he's like brutalizing them. It's one of the hardest shots in any movie ever.
There's like a slow zoom in on him from. He's got his hands on his hips, and he's kind of just like. That's what I'm going with. My other nominee. There's a shot where like it's during one of his like marital dispute scenes. Not even dispute, just like Herb's home life. And his wife's in bed, and there's a shot of him like standing at the door, and it cut to it, and it just made me giggle. I was like, "That's aura right
A
there."
good shot.
I'm going with the zoom in. It was pretty tough.
Yeah, that's the only one I got. It was so
Yeah, I'm on board with that
we
too.
rewound that to watch it up again.
That's true. We did. Here, this won't make for great audio, but I don't care. I'm going to pull it up.
Yeah, I can't find it. He's just
Miracle.
he is so sick.
He even challenged him to an aura off.
Herb's got aura in this movie.
Oh my god.
Oh, he does.
In spades.
It's sagging. He has so much aura.
Oozing.
It's weighing him down. There's so much aura. It's adding weight.
Go.
Here, come on.
Look at him right there, so happy.
Yeah, that's on the back of the VHS.
They won.
Miracle. Come on. Give me the goods here.
Give me the goods.
What'd you guys watch this on, by the way?
Oh yeah,
I watched
shout
that
out to Jack.
I watched it on Disney Plus.
DVD.
Ooh, I did also
That's
watch
right.
this on Disney Plus.
I watched it on Goku.
You watch it on
Shout
Goku?
out, shout out to Jack.
Damn, I can't find this, but oh well.
Yeah, I don't have Disney Plus.
It was the sickest
I'm
shot.
trying
I'm trying to find the dude yelling yes.
Yes.
Just farming miracle clips.
Yes.
We won.
We won.
You can't.
Woo.
Okay, I found it.
Common men. Okay.
I don't know how if this will translate well at all.
That's the guy's dad.
Oh yeah.
I was picturing like an
Yeah. extra. The goalie's dad, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Craig.
Did either of you guys ever play goalie?
I did not.
I played goalie for one game, and I hated it. It's awful.
It's got to be the most terrifying thing ever.
It's so
Especially with grown men that can hit the puck 80 miles plus an hour.
A hockey puck is like a piece of sports equipment I'd want to be hit with the least. That shit looks like a
Sports.
Hockey, the padding isn't. There's so much padding, but lacrosse blows my mind.
But I mean, like if I naked, like if I my head exposed, if I got domed with a hockey puck, it killed Happy Gilmore's dad.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I would. Yeah, definitely say hockey pucks and lacrosse balls are probably the hardest things.
I was thinking that, or like a baseball pitch by like.
Basically, if it gets up to speed for sure.
Yeah,
triple digits.
Mm-hmm. Shit, like a tennis ball would hurt, but like I can handle it.
It's fine. Yeah.
Baseballs and hockey pucks, those shits are hard. I couldn't nail down a best moment. Did anyone else have one?
I had one.
I like when Herb throws the test in the garbage.
Oh, I do have a best moment.
I had the like benches clearing after the goal to go up against the Soviets, and everyone piles on.
The whole like, do you believe in miracles? Piece, great stuff.
So it's in the. Pretty sure it was in the beginning, but I think we're having a costume party.
Yeah,
he's playing bubble hockey, and then his wife comes and get him, and then he tells his son, he's like, "We're not done here," and then he walks away.
Yeah,
that's true. Man of business.
Mm-hmm.
I just got when Herb is riling up the dude with the bruised leg.
Yeah, like, that'll get him going.
Yeah,
you want me to play one leg?
It worked. He knows what he's doing.
That's why he's a great coach. Ed Harris. I had two. I had my sixth man, not Al Michaels, but Walter. Just like if he was just like one of the businessmen, and then he was probably a little old, but I wrote down Herb Brooks. I could see the Ed Harris version.
I
also
see
wrote that.
That's what I put down. But also just give him a set of skates and let him go.
Let him be the goalie.
You could have been. You could have been like, yeah. I couldn't remember the goalie's name. What was the goalie's name?
Jim Craig.
Oh,
Jim Craig. Getting like all like fed up with this test thing. I could see. Getting frustrated.
He's like,
what the hell?
Just trying to make.
Who's older?
Probably.
Got it.
That's actually
that would be hilarious.
Young men over a test. He's making Ed Harris like fucking skate back.
I could see Ed Harris like knowing how to figure skate.
Ed Harris is
definitely like one.
He's 1 year older than Kurt. Or really, he's 5 months old.
Okay, wow.
They could have pulled it off.
November 1950 to March 1951.
Some makeup. The only other person I had was Doc, the guy with the glasses. I don't know.
I could see him like, yeah, that like busted.
Yeah.
This was a fun conversation.
It was.
Got a little sidetracked sometimes, but that's why this is fun. The movie is just an opportunity to cook.
What would you guys think of like a sports movie where like it's not motivational, the team loses, like directed by David Fincher?
I'm sure there are definitely movies where do they win in the replacements? I don't remember. Do they win the Sugar Bowl or whatever?
You want to know when they don't win in? Champions.
They don't.
They don't win in.
They don't win.
But it's still motivational. They're all happy at the end,
That at what point do coaches stop saying like have fun, and at what point is it like if you don't fucking win, I'm gonna shoot you?
It's got to be after 4 losses, I'd say, probably.
And if you're not there to win, what do you...
Yeah, stop wasting our time.
What are the Sabres doing?
They're still having fun. Do you think Herb Brooks would put the Sabres back in shape?
No.
I
don't think he could.
Or beyond repair.
Nobody can. We've learned that.
No.
Who even is our coach now? We got a new one.
When you're off.
Oh, he's back. Yeah. Who was the guy before? Dr.
Yeah.
What the Sabres don't have hungry college kids playing on their team.
Nobody cares.
Hungry college boys.
I think
we won last night.
The thing is, professional athletes, they're already in. So what are they playing for? So it's just like the money, College, like these boys, they just want to win a medal.
I'm sure the Sabres want to win.
I'm sure they do.
It's more of a coaching and ownership
if you
issue.
win, like the Stanley Cup or Super Bowl, and you get a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, the Super Bowl, you get to go to Disney World with Pat Mahomes.
Oh wow.
Is he going to make his third trip there?
He's going to
Almost
Disney World,
definitely.
bro. Wouldn't
Unfortunately,
this be his fourth?
we
Yeah,
live
it's
in
third
this
in a
world.
Oh,
row.
yeah, it'd be third in a row. Yeah.
Fucking bitch, dude.
What do you think his favorite ride is?
At Disney World?
Yeah.
He-
He's a repeat.
Definitely
attendee.
Space Mountain, so he doesn't have to look at Britney.
Dude, that would hurt.
Space Mountain.
I wish I could do a Mahomes impression,
Yeah.
so I could do Mahomes on Space Mountain. Like,
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I wonder which professional athlete do you think would make the best sounds on like the Velocicoaster at Universal,
On the Velocicoaster?
or just something like or on, I guess Space Mountain's funnier because you're in the dark, so like you just hear Mahomes Kermit.
Correct. I feel like Marshawn Lynch on any
Yeah.
roller coaster ride.
I feel like you just be having a great time. Just like,
Yeah.
whoa!
Whoa.
I feel like Travis Kelce would go super. Like if Mahomes and Kelce were on the same ship together on Space Mountain, I feel like Kelce would like. I feel like he would just be going too big with it. He'd be like, whoa!
They definitely go on the same Space Mountain ship together.
Yeah.
Andy Reid in
For
the
sure.
third.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they've done that. I guarantee. I guarantee they've done that.
You get a
Holy
picture
shit,
on
I
Space
guarantee it.
Mountain?
Yeah, you get a picture.
They definitely have a framed picture
Mhm.
of that.
The whole ride.
Do they all? Like,
Imagine this like, you're like getting off of Space Mountain, and like you're on the ride before them, and you're leaving, and then their
Is
picture
that
pops
fucking
up when you're
Pat
leaving. And they're like,
Mahomes?
yeah, and you just look
Travis
down, and you're like,
Kelce
all
and
three of them are
Andy
walking
Reid?
up. It's just them three, no families. Just
No,
us
those
three.
three went together.
Yeah.
And they probably carried the Lombardi with them, so like it's like their own like personal fast pass. Like they just get to
Yeah,
get right
just
on.
walk.
I hate them so much.
Yeah.
Are we spin the wheel this week?
Yeah, we spin the wheel.
Wheel
Unless you
spin.
want to do a belated birthday pick.
I'm good. I'm alright.
No? A birthday selection?
These all seem pretty nice.
Let's spin this puppy.
Oh,
All right.
a big
What?
thing.
What?
This had
three.
all three.
Is that
Game.
all three?
There was a card
Oh,
game.
yeah, there was a
happening
card
on
game.
There was a card game. I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
were
pick up on
playing
that.
them.
It was very quick.
Before
I know the
missed it.
freeze frame in the mirror.
Remember when they were
but-
pushing the plane?
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
runway?
yeah.
They were playing cards while the other dudes were pushing. So there was a card game. One was
Yeah,
the
3 for 3. That's awesome.
the Al Michaels.
Yeah.
Were you guys?
And then
were you guys
Kurt
crazy
Russell
for the
Voiceover says like
I
the
didn't
miracle
even
was
realize
complete.
that.
So even if you drop the
I-
F, it's still there.
I was tired. I didn't go crazy. It was a little late.
All right, we're spinning the wheel.
White Men Can't Jump has the best use of all.
This is the first movie on the pod that's had all three. Oh,
Yeah.
all right,
All right.
that was a good one.
Yeah, we'll do
Good job.
SpongeBob movie next week.
Miracle.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
He's the one who can bring me to him.
I don't know who he is.
You are useless.
Set him down, tough guy.
Speak of the devil.
Spider-Man. I knew you two were in this together.
Hey, kiddo, let mom and dad talk for a minute, will ya?